121 seconds. That is how long Cyle Larin had been on the pitch when he scored Canada's most important goal in history. 121 seconds. And 43,000 people in Toronto Stadium lost their minds. Canada have their first World Cup point. But the question every Canadian fan is asking right now, is it enough? Can they still qualify? The data has the answer, and it might surprise you. Let's talk about what happened tonight, because this result is more complicated than the scoreline suggests. Bosnia-Herzegovina scored first. Jovo Lukic, a header from a corner kick in the first half, his first international goal. Well-worked set piece. Canada's goalkeeper had no chance. But look at the stats. Canada had 61% possession, 13 shots to Bosnia's 8, 5 more corners, 10 more free kicks. The XG, expected goals, tells the true story. Canada 1.25, Bosnia 0.98. Canada deserved more from this match. The data agrees. And then Larin. 121 seconds after coming off the bench.
Cyle Larin, 31 years old, Ontario-born, the most important substitute in Canadian football history. He came on in the 88th minute with Canada trailing 1-0. 2 minutes later, a well-worked move, a clinical finish, and Toronto erupted. This is Canada's first World Cup goal on home soil, their first World Cup point ever, after losing all 6 of their previous World Cup matches across 1986 and 2022. History was written tonight on Canadian soil by a substitute who had been on the pitch for less than 2 minutes. This is what the World Cup is for.
Now, the big question. Can Canada still qualify from Group B? Group B, Canada on 1 point. Bosnia on 1 point. Switzerland have not played yet. Qatar have not played yet. This group is completely wide open. Canada's remaining fixtures. Qatar on June 18th. Switzerland on June 24th. Qatar were the worst team at the 2022 World Cup. They are Kai's pick for bottom of the group. Here is the qualification path the data backs. Beat Qatar on June 18th. Draw or beat Switzerland on June 24th. Canada finish second. Canada qualify. Kai's qualification probability for Canada after tonight's result, 64%. That is not a guarantee, but it is not a crisis either. The point from Bosnia tonight is actually more valuable than it looks, because it means a draw against Switzerland qualifies Canada. They do not need to win both remaining games. Canada versus Qatar, June 18th, Vancouver. This is a must-win. Qatar were eliminated in the group stage at their own World Cup in 2022. They are ranked 68th in the world. Canada are ranked 42nd. On home soil, with momentum from tonight, Qatar have not won a game at a World Cup ever. Their record, played 6, won 0, drawn 1, lost 5. Kai's prediction for June 18th, Canada 2, Qatar 0. A statement win. Larin starts. Canada march on. Book it. Win probability, Canada 71%, Qatar 8%. The data is clear. Canada need to deliver. Fantasy managers, the question on everyone's lips right now. Cyle Larin, buy or sell? He came off the bench tonight, not a starter. That is the concern. But here is the counter-argument. He scored on his first touch of meaningful play in this tournament. His confidence will be through the roof. Against Qatar on June 18th, Larin is KAI's pick to start. Based on tonight's impact, based on Qatar's defensive fragility, and based on the fact that Canada need goals. KAI rating for Larin going forward, 7.8 out of 10. Buy him now, before everyone else does. His price will rise after tonight. The full Group B picture after match day 1. Bosnia-Herzegovina also on 1 point. They face Switzerland next, a tough match. If Bosnia lose and Canada beat Qatar, Canada move above Bosnia with 3 points. Switzerland are the danger team. They have the quality to top this group. Key date to mark, June 18th. Canada versus Qatar. If Canada win, the round of 32 is within touching distance. 3 points could change everything. Canada have waited their whole football history for a moment like this. 1 point, more to come. Watch this space. That is the full reaction to Canada 1, Bosnia 1, Larin's historic moment, the qualification path, and the Canada versus Qatar prediction for June 18th. Do you think Canada can qualify? Drop your Group B prediction in the comments. I read every single one. Subscribe and hit the bell. We react to every World Cup match every day right here on Kick Predictions. The data doesn't lie. See you after the next one.